I'm truly, truly sorry for all this. I'm hoping that this is not going to do this again. I turned down settings. I'm going to make sure the settings stayed. We're going to go back to everything I had from last week. And hopefully we get the rest of this racing. And as on lap number 107, you haven't missed anything. It's still... No, it's not. Millet came down pit road. There's Millet. He's right there. Millet was the race leader, but he came down pit road. So, hopefully, we get to watch this through. As we're currently through green flag pit stops right now. Kevin Hash is still on the racetrack here. He's coming down pit road right now. That's going to potentially turn the race lead over to Kreiser in the 12 machine. No, we're not under caution. That is incorrect in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. The pit stops are currently going on. I mean, I updated the NVIDIA graphic card. I don't know why it's doing that. I'm half tempted to... As soon as Kreiser pits, I'm going to see... We can reload this real quick. Or if someone wants to, you know... Give me an opportunity to do a radio style. So right now things are starting to get held up here as Kreiser's still on the racetrack. These two cars here, the 12 and 91, these two haven't pitted yet. So you got these guys who are on fresher tires trying to come through the field here. You got the 25, the 8 trying to make their way through slower cars. These guys are doing 31 ones compared to 29, 30-second laps of Klusterhuis and Storm Patterson. I mean, Millet was able to get through. These guys are going way a lot faster here. And Kevin West, he came down pit road. He looks like he's gonna leapfrog over Millet. He actually hit the wall there off of 4. And I don't know how accurate this is, but he spent about 9.6 seconds in his pit box. So that's interesting. As Pete was able to take over the race lead, Jeff Pete in number 91 machine. He's your new race leader. But again, he's just out here, I think, might be playing the game of hoping for a caution. But I think, as he's going to come down pit road now, so he's not going to play that game any longer. I think, because I'm seeing a tiny bit of stutters. What I'm going to do real quick, I'm going to reload the sim with the settings I just changed, and we're going to get the last 20 laps without any sort of issues. I don't want any sort of issues for you guys. I want to get these last 20 laps in. So bear with me for a second, but we'll get this right. We'll be right back. Again, Jeff Pete's on pit road. Right now, the guy who could be contending for the race lead here once the green flag pit stops do cycle through looks to be the 03 machine of the 01 machine of Kevin West. He looked like he was able to leapfrog here using pit strategy. Again, according to my timing and scoring screen, he had about a 9.6-second pit stop. Might have only took 2 tires compared to Millet's 4, who spent about 12.4 on his pit box. So right now, the way things are going, looks like West is going to be able to leapfrog via strategy the 31 machine. The 31 does not look like he's going to be able to lead every single lap right now. He's currently in issues with potentially going for the 3P here, as again, it looked like the 01 was the better car, saving tires all race long. Was able to, again, leapfrog him here. Again, looks like Brian Klusterhuis, Storm Patterson were racing there for third. Look like they're. We'll verify all that information once we get back in the sim here, but we should be back in the sim any second now, as it's sitting at 90% right about now. Again, we're going to hopefully this fixes here, get you the last 20 laps uninterrupted. Make sure my settings saved. And they did. So we'll get you the last 20 laps uninterrupted here. So you can hear the cars are back out on the racetrack, which is something you want to see. We'll get train paints loading for you. And again, hopefully the last 20 laps uninterrupted. No more technical issues. Please. As again, it's Kevin West out front. In that 01 machine. Zach Millett second. It says Matt Quick is in third. But again, he's running 31-1, so I'm going to guess he still hasn't pitted. I actually ran in a 31-6 that last lap. Paint schemes are low. And Brandon Kluser, who's currently in fourth right now, but might take over third when things are all said and done. And you truly want to apologize for everything we've seen here. When we go to Portland next week, I hopefully get everything figured out so we don't have any issues with cars and, not being shown on the lead lap when they're shown on the lead lap, when they're on the lead lap, and whatnot. Portland is a new track, so hopefully it is, not buggy or anything. But again, it's Kevin West out front. Fortunately, we did have to miss that pit stop that did have him jump out to the race lead. I truly am apologetic for that. Again, when I did reload into this, he had about 9.6 seconds on his pit stop compared to about 12.4, 13.4 for Millett. So that's the current difference on the racetrack. It does look like West is running the faster laps here with 16 laps to go. He's running a 29.73 compared to a 29.74. Kevin Hash is the only other car, looks like right now, within range here in the top 5. Again, he's about 6-7 seconds off of those guys in the 29-second bracket. He just ran a 29.8. So there is that. Unfortunately, we're not going to have the points updated correctly. I want to have all that correct for you, but it doesn't look like that's going to be something I may be able to have done for you guys tonight. Again, just want to apologize for you guys watching back at home. None of this was truly part of my plan tonight of having everything just crash on me. So we potentially messed with something that we didn't need to mess with. So we'll hopefully got it figured out here. I jinxed myself. I'm lost for words. I don't know what's going on, but Kevin West is your race leader. We are within 2 to go. He's got, again, about, I don't know how accurate this is, about second lead over Millett. And we'll see this time coming up turn number 4. He's on the white flag lap, 1 lap to go, as Kevin West is your race leader. And hopefully we'll watch him cross the start-finish line here. Again, it's about a second lead over Millett. But I don't think Millett's going to have enough time to get through here. As off of turn number 4, Millett's chances of going 3 in a row are ruined, as Kevin West will win his first career ITRL Premier Series race. Zach Millett, Kevin Hash, Daniel Wiles, Brandon Kluster, Storm Patterson, Caleb Rice, Sawyer, Ryan Muniz, and Luke Carbonneau round out. I don't know if this is accurate. This is not accurate. We'll go over your top 10, but it is the L1 machine, your race winner tonight. Trailer Park Dude on TikTok. We'll pull up the drone cam. And we'll give him his moment in the sun to do a burnout. We'll let him burn this thing down. right, we're gonna stop there so we don't get anything else loaded in here, and we'll pull him up into the booth. We'll give him a moment. He's not in Discord. Huh. I was gonna say we're gonna pull him up into the booth and we'll give him a word to speak, but I don't see the one machine in Discord. All right. Then we'll pull up second place. We'll pull up Millet. We'll pull up Zach Millet. We'll listen to his heartbreak about winning both stages and coming home with solid P2 tonight.
Hey, what's up, man?
Do you know where Kevin West is at? I like to talk to him, but we'll talk to you first.
I know he was having Discord issues.
Okay.
I don't see him in any channels. Crap. I don't see him. Figures he gets the W and he's having Discord issues. That sucks.
Yeah, it does suck. But you come home P2 tonight. Pretty great points day for you. Led the most slaps. Don't know if you had the fastest slap. I don't think you did. Not 100% sure. But won both stages, finished second. Looked like he got beat there on some pit road strategy there.
Yeah. I'd be lying if I said that was the first time Kevin took two and beat me on a run like that. I should have known. The guy's fast, especially fast on long runs. He always is. And I don't know. I just really didn't think two tires was the answer here. As loose as it builds in the middle of the corner when you get back to it, I really thought you're going to want both rear tires. And I think his turn in was just so good. And I was starting to catch him with like maybe 10 to go, but it just wasn't enough.
No, but it was enough for you to maintain a points lead today, earn a couple of playoff points there by winning both stages. And unfortunately, the three-peat ended tonight. But very solid points day for you tonight.
Yeah, almost perfect, right? Almost perfect. I'll take it. This is a really good points night altogether, and I'm just happy to get the pole. That first pit box was awesome all night. That was stellar. Car felt good. I always like Texas. And hell, if I'm going to lose to somebody, I love losing to a teammate. That's totally okay with me.
As long as it's okay with you, it's okay with me. Before we go ahead and let you go, is there anyone like to give a shout out to, a quick thank you for?
Yeah, big shout out to you, Alex, for the broadcast as always. Big shout out to the Iron Thunder Racing League, all the admins behind the scenes that make it possible. Shout out to America Racing, all my teammates. A couple of them had some penalties at the last stint there. I hate that for them. We were going to have a bunch of good finishes tonight again, so really great run by those guys. Shout out to Team Conti Sim Performance, Track Bar Media, that S4 guy on Twitch, EMR Paintball, all the viewers in the stream tonight. You know what, Alex? That's why I didn't freaking get it tonight, because I ended up streaming. Remember?
Did we talk about this last week?
We did. We covered it fully, and I just ignored all the good advice, and I streamed it, and yeah, here we are, P2.
Well, I think you know what needs to be done for the rest of the season. Don't think about clicking that go live button.
We're gonna try it one more time next week at the road course, and if it doesn't work out, she's dead. She's done.
Well, congratulations on finishing P2. We'll see you next week at Portland, man.
Sounds good, man. Can't wait.
That was second place finisher Zach Millet. It does now look like Kevin West was able to get into Discord, and we'll go ahead and pull him up into the booth and let him talk about his race win tonight.
How about that, huh? How about that?
You pulled the strategy card out well. I was having issues here with my on my end, but when I came back in, I saw you took 9.6 seconds in your pit box, assuming 2 right side tires. Are you still there?
My bad. We're having a little bit of technical difficulties here with the microphone. But yeah, the 2-tire call, I don't think I was going to beat Zach if we just came in and did the same thing. So I tried to get myself out front and get some clean air on the front of this beautiful trailer park, dude. '01 Chevrolet Camaro. I mean, what a beautiful race car.
Great looking race car.
Uh,
Great looking race car to drive to your first ITRL Premier Series win.
Yeah. First of all, I want to say, I may have rubbed a few guys, the wrong way in this league, but I'd like to take this time to apologize to absolutely nobody. I'm going to do what I want, say what I want, and how I want to say it, and that's just the bottom line.
That is what you're doing, man. See it in the forums all the time. See it out there on the racetrack. I mean, you're backing it up. Great finishes. I mean, could have been back to back top 5 finishes if everything went right at Daytona. Just wrong place, wrong time there. And I mean, we talked to you last week after a top 3 finish at Michigan, and here you are in victory lane tonight.
Yeah, I knew we were going to be good tonight. I knew it was probably going to be pretty easy. I mean, Zach kind of made it a little bit hard on me. I'll give him that. But, yeah, I predicted a win. I mean, I called it earlier today. I knew I was going to win this race. But I don't know what to say, man. I'm just that good.
That you are. Before we go ahead and let you celebrate with the rest of your team here, is there anyone you'd like to give a quick shout out to, a quick thank you for?
Shout out to the mobile homies, man. They showed up again, setting records. #1 trailer park stream in the nation, guarantee it. Shout out to America Racing. Best team on iRacing, period. That's it. And shout out to the fam that's watching.
Well, congratulations on securing that first ITRL dub tonight, man. Got yourself a playoff spot locked in, and we'll look forward to seeing you out there at Portland next week.
All right, man. We'll see you there.
As that was race winner tonight, Kevin West. And I do believe Kevin Hash is still in the Discord, as I have him scored as P3. We'll just verify that. Currently P3. We're going to move him up in here, and we'll have a word with third place finisher Kevin Hash.
Yes, sir.
Finished P3 tonight. I kind of wish I knew how that happened, because I had stream issues.
Basically, I stayed out long enough to lead a lap, took 2 tires, was hoping I'd be closer to them than they were, but realized they thought the same strategy I did, so I made up positions on a couple of them that had a little bit older tires, and I could get up to them, and it just not enough time, and I burnt my stuff up trying to get close, but yeah, I'll take the points after what it's been the first 2 races.
Yeah, you earned some pretty decent stage points in both the stages. Like you said, you led that lap. I don't know who had the fastest lap. You probably were in contention for the fastest lap tonight. All around solid points day.
Oh yeah. Just knew how much tire wear was going to matter tonight, so I didn't feel comfortable trying to run the fire out of it early. So I let them go. Wait till they complained about the tires falling off and how badly the car was, and just make my moves a little at a time. Try not to overdrive it like I did at Michigan. But yeah, just happy to survive, not have a caution, have a green flag run to the end. Definitely fun.
It sounds like it was fun for about quarter of the field tonight.
Well, oh yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah. Well, congratulations on your P3 finish. I'm gonna go ahead and let the floor be yours. Give a quick shout out, quick thank you to anyone you want.
Gotta give a shout out to the teammates, Ray, Matt Quick, Josh Cully. Cully managed to get up there in top 10, so at least we ain't just hemorrhaging team points as badly as it could have been. But yeah, I hate it for Ray. Him and Quick got caught up in some stuff early, but those guys for coming out and practicing, trying to figure out and see what we can do to run down those boys at the front. And Larry, he's not here currently as my crew chief. He's taking a little bit of a break from the sim, but still got to give him a good shout out. Got a couple close friends watching as well. Levi and Emily, I'll give them a shout out. And yeah, we'll see if we can maybe get 2 positions better next week.
How do you feel about Portland next week?
You don't want to know.
I'll save that question for when I end the stream. How about that?
That works with me.
Well, congratulations on your P3 finish tonight, and look forward to seeing you out at Portland next week.
10-4. Thank you, sir, and thank you for all you do with the broadcast.
Just ignore part of the broadcast tonight. There was issues. As that was P3 finish for the night and Kevin Hash, all that leaves us is just to round out by going over our final results. I believe these are all accurate. Kevin West was your race winner. Zach Millett second. Kevin Hash third. Daniel Wiles was able to rebound after that early pit road penalty. Comes home fourth. Brandon Kluster's pretty consistent all night long. Rounds out fifth. Same can be said about the 8 machine of Storm Patterson. Pretty consistent all night long. Comes home sixth place. Josh Coley, as Kevin Hash alluded to, comes home with a solid 7th place finish. Sorry, right, comes home 8th. Caleb Rise, great finish for him tonight, comes home 9th, and Ryan Muniz finishes 10th. 11th through 20th sees Luke Carbonell, Roy Grande, Nathan Shiflett, Matt Klusters, Chaz Justice, Zach Kreiser, Jeff Pete, Brian Rusey, Brian Wortman, and Matt Quick. Wortman and Quick were the first couple cars laps down. 21st through 30th sees Trust Not, BJ Hash, Dalton Tucker, Eric Chapeau, Matt Cherry. Those guys were looking to be some of the guys who finished this race in the car, not on pit road. Rittenauer looks to be one of those guys who unfortunately did not finish the race tonight. Same thing with Brandon Pampertat, Matthew Carabina, Chris Gale, and Sam Green. And if we go to the next page, you'll see a couple other guys who did not turn laps tonight in Dylan Hill and John Mustaine. Well, that's going to do it for us. I got some things to figure out with iRacing and the broadcast. But we'll be back next week. Same time, 7:55 Central, 8:55 on the Eastern Seaboard. We go to road course. We have some right-hand turns upcoming. And it's a new one for the league. New one to actually iRacing as it's Portland International Raceway. Should be fun, exciting track. We have a custom-built setup for us coming out next week, so should be a fun time for these guys. Again, that's going to do it for us. Again, sorry for all the issues we had tonight. Again, we're going to spend the next week figuring it out. And be live from Portland.